Hello. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Afrinection for the opportunity to do this video interview. I'm very appreciative, very thankful, and grateful for this opportunity. Now, as far as introduction is concerned about myself, I am a Ghanaian American. My name is Tony Ansah, and I consider myself a self-published author as well as a social entrepreneur. So services that I do provide, they range from writing and editing content, doing market research, doing administrative tasks and duties, and many other things as well. But those are the essential components behind services that I do provide to individuals or groups, so on and so forth. And in between all of that, there's mentoring, coaching, training that takes place as well. So that's the list of different services that I'm able to provide and offer to the general public. Now, as far as industry is concerned, I would like to flip it in a different manner and say that I like to focus on subject matter that has to do with African business, has to do with African culture, has to do with African philanthropy. So those are the different areas, and they can apply to different industries, different sectors, and I'm willing, based on my knowledge and expertise, to be of service to various industries and sectors. I would like to say that my specialty or area where I specialize most would be around human services as well as social services. Those particular are where my passion and heart is at as it pertains to the different industries and sectors. Now, when it comes to Afrinection, what I like about it is it's a platform where different businesses are able to occupy a space within their directory they have established that is Afrinection. And it has different entrepreneurs, different businesses, and they're coming from different backgrounds, different expertise, different industries, different sectors, whether it's public or private. And everybody gets to benefit and showcase product, service that they have to offer or provide to individual clients, or it could be a corporate or a group entity, organization. And so it's great to be able to get that exposure, get that awareness, get that visibility on such a platform where the reach could be thousands or in the millions, depending on the volume of traffic, as well as how people will gravitate to the various missions and the various business models that these startups and businesses exemplify. When it comes to a challenging event or incident as it relates to business or my activities in the line of work that I do, whether it's as a writer or entrepreneur or even as an employee, there are sudden changes that take place on a personal level that may affect your day-to-day activities as it relates to your business. And if I could think of an example, I would have to say that Sometimes you may want to work with a collective or a group as a means to tackle your startup or your business endeavors from a team approach. And I've bear witness to incidents, events where the game plan was to work as a group, meaning 2 or more individuals on a particular mission or vision, but somehow, some way, not everybody's able to do their part or their fair share, and I bear witness to that. For instance, I've registered different organizations. I've helped to build different platforms, different agencies of work and labor, and somehow, some way, those who may have come together as a team weren't able to participate, and I found myself working on my own for the most part, and it did become overwhelming, and I reached a point where I did my best as an individual, but I could no longer continue down the path or course of doing business, and I had to pause my activities because it no longer made financial sense. It was unsustainable to move ahead. So I had to more or less part ways. As someone who was handling management and operations, as well as some human resource activities. So that's an example without really being too specific, but general enough for you to get the picture. I would say that my services to society, to humanity, to individuals, so on and so forth, is revolved around their passion, revolved around their purpose, revolved around progress. And if I'm able to tap in to a place where it can inspire and motivate them to be a better version of themselves, and also lead to a place where there's potential for social impact and financial independence for them, then ultimately the plan that was put in place, implemented, and executed was able to achieve its goal. And once that achievement happens, then it's a success story as far as I'm concerned, and it leads to the betterment and win-win situation for everybody that's involved. Now, for me, when it comes to the word innovation, it's really being able to leverage what already exists, whether it's a product or service, and how you're able to flip it in a more modern, new way and style that attracts people's interest to buy into your innovation, your vision. Now, when it comes to sustainable growth as it pertains and relates to Africa, I think what is missing is the homegrown solution that would be more beneficial, as opposed to there being foreign influence when it comes to the different standards of sustainability. And if we could just keep it basic and plain, we could just look at food, clothing, and shelter as some just fundamental examples out there that we all need. And I think that when it's local as well as homegrown, for those that actually live the experience in the country or the various countries, nation states in Africa, the sustainability is more of or coming from a place of cultural understanding, a place of tradition and heritage that is applicable to those that reside in the motherland. And so I thank you once again for the opportunity. I was able to answer all of the video questions, and I look forward to what the response is out there. And at the end of the day, it's all about positivity and peace, and hopefully that's what hits your heart based on the words that I shared and expressed during this interview. It was a pleasure. Till we meet again, stay blessed, stay strong. Peace be unto you. Later.